Cops are right here dealing with the stolen vehicle. This red one right here. There was an officer. He knew who I was. He called me by my first name. I asked him his. He gave me his, so I was cool with it. And then he told me that that it wasn't serious, but that this red car right here is stolen. So they're either gonna call the tow truck or they're gonna try to go find the people that are the owners so they can come pick up their vehicle. So they got a stolen car right here, this red one. So they're gonna try to get it back to the owners. I'm just gonna post up right here. What's up, y'all? Okay, Eric. Juanita, what's up? Karen M. Richard, what's up, bro? Carl M, what's the deal? Bernetta Williams, what's the deal? Rocco V. So, we have a stolen vehicle right here, man. The police respond. Those two officers right here. The other one took off to go get the people to try to either get the car back to the owners, and if they can't get a hold of the owners, they're gonna have it towed. But they're trying to get a hold of the owners right now so they can come pick up their vehicle that was stolen. That red Ford right there was stolen. And these cops right here, they didn't threaten us. They didn't tell us to move. They didn't tell us we couldn't record. They didn't do nothing. They respected our right to film. And this is the South Division. The lady and the passenger, that one at the front of the car, when she was driving by, she waved at us, said, "How y'all doing?" There was no unlawful orders. They didn't close the distance. They didn't do any of that. They're paying attention to their stop. They're dealing with what's going on. And that's what we need right there, man. We need to keep doing like this. Respect people's right to film, just like we're going to respect their job. You know? Don't get it twisted, though. They get the trip, and I'm going to cuss them out. But they be respectful. That's what they get back. Michael O, what's the deal? Okay. Richard Sananto. Boiled corruption, that's messed up. But now you got his ass with that camera. You already know it. Game on. Rocco V, yeah, that's what's up. Salvador D, what's the deal? Trying to see shit. They want to see what's going on. Okay, my bad. Back to the trash time. So yeah. Yeah, so if whoever's just tuning in, they got this red car. It was reported as stolen. There was two officers on the scene right now, and the other one, he was very respectful. He called me by my first name at first, and then I kind of felt some type of way, and I told him, well, give me your first name too. He gave me his last name first, right? And then I told him, what about your first name? And then he gave it to me, so I said, bad, respect. So that's why I told him, I appreciate it. Appreciate you, man, being respectful. And he said, nah, no worries. And when he told me it was a stolen vehicle, I said, well, we're going to let y'all do what y'all do. Let y'all handle up on y'all business. He said, okay, I respect that. And he drove off. He said he was going to go either notify the people of the car, the owners of the car, and if they couldn't get a hold of the owners of the car, that they were going to have to tow it. So right now, that's what they're waiting for the other police officers to go make contact with the owners. So this cop right here is going to wait at the car, make sure no one comes and gets it. So yeah. Yeah. Our guy 936, what's the deal? Realist 213, what's the deal? 420 in the house. Okay, Realist 213, appreciate you, man. I try to remain vigilant and respectful. I had to understand that. It's just sometimes these dudes don't let you be respectful, so you just got to be determined. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these dudes don't like being told, no, I don't have to. What are you talking about? And especially when you start cussing them out, they feel some type of way, you know? So that's what I've been working on. And I've done it a couple times, but there's some times that they put their hands on me. They start telling me dumb shit, and I just cuss them out. I'm not trying to hear it. Like the motorcycle cop earlier, he tried to tell me that if he asked the lady if she's offended, that I could go to jail. And I told him, nope, that's not how it goes. I said, she has to tell you first that she's offended, not the other way around. And she's driving off on you, so she don't care about you. You just gave her a ticket. She's not gonna help you. And then when he said, well, I'm glad that I'm glad you know the law. Like, isn't that crazy? This dude just dry ass lied to my face. Just lied to my face. And then when I told him the truth, he's like, oh, well, it's a good thing you know the law. Isn't that messed up? Yep. And I went back to that shelter this morning, and I went to see if they were gonna respect my right to record. I walked all around there. I filmed everything. The same white guard, security guard that told me yesterday that I could be sued for using anyone's likeness, walked right by me, didn't say nothing, ignored me and the camera. That's why I told him, hell yeah, there you go. That's what you're supposed to do. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Because I believe that they do them homeless people wrong, man. Because you even heard it, man. They started telling me all kinds of stories how they do them inside that building, man. And it's kind of shitty that the city gives them money for the same people they mistreat, kick out, and just straight up don't care about, you know? And that's sad. Why y'all asking for money? Why y'all even in a position where y'all could treat people like that, man? You should go work at Sonic or something, Jack in the Box, where you could do stuff like that, right? And people could throw their drinks at you. They can tell you, call corporate, all that, man. They could do all that. But you can't be in a place that helps the unhoused residents of Fort Worth and be rude to them, petty things to them, because you think you're in a position of power, control. Well, what happened to you yesterday? Power got snatched. Power got took. You have no authority. You got a charge put against you for being dumb. That's why I said she a DF clique member. Just like the security guard, the white one. Just like the dude who came out next to her. Y'all all DF clique members, man. Y'all have to understand the law that y'all try to enforce. Because if y'all don't, y'all gonna look dumb. And you end up with charges. Now you have to go to court. And it's shocking to me that a female acts like that. Like, come on, man. I'm not into beating up girls. That's not my thing, man. There's been some instances where I beat up the brothers and they tried to stop me, you know what I'm saying? And during the fight, I don't know what happens, man, you know? But there's been instances where I got arrested for beating up a guy and the girl tries to help him and then I get in trouble for that. It's kind of crazy. That's why I don't involve myself with none of that no more. If I see a guy and a girl and a guy arguing at a store, arguing anywhere, man, they're gonna beat each other up. I'm not getting into it. I'm not going to jail for that. I'm not going to jail for this, trying to be helpful. And then they both turn on you because you're trying to help them. Man, the hell with that. That's why I said, man. That whole situation over there is crazy. Like, they kick them out at a certain time. They can't be in there. They have to be out in the streets. And then all of them have to make it be, there's people standing at the door like 9, 10 in the morning waiting for it to open whatever time it opens. That don't make no sense. But y'all ask for money to fund these places where they can have somewhere to go. Because if y'all look it up, since 2018, the city of Fort Worth, the city council, everybody has gotten money, funding to end homelessness since 2018. And here we are, 2022. And their solution is arrest them, lock them up, give them tickets, turn into warrants, put them in jail. That solves the problem. So what was the money for? The homeless people you pick and choose that you want in your program, that you think is going to make your program shine? Backwards. It's not up to y'all to help people, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ask for money for the unhoused residents of Fort Worth. You don't understand these people. You're not qualified to. But here they are, being rude, disrespectful, kicking them out. It's crazy, man. Leave those people alone already, man. Do your job. Don't do extra, because then you get matad, man. You know what that means? That means you got put on YouTube by me. That's what that means. That's what I'm saying, man. Because it all comes down to how you look at other people is the way you treat them. So if that woman looked at us like we were all homeless, that we're not nobody to be considered, then why are you there? Why are you there? Why are you there? And then the other dude, the tall dude, he's just stupid as shit, man. How you gonna try to have a conversation and you're not even on the same brain length? Come on, man. And I'm still wondering, I asked them, who told y'all that y'all could tell people not to record? Because I know if they do all that and they give services, they're allowed to make their rules and whatever, right? But your rules don't apply to everybody else that's not there seeking services from your program. You have no authority over those people. And yesterday, y'all learned that real well. And that's all this is, a teaching tool, man. Because I do it like that, right? I did it because I was hearing stories, I heard things, but I didn't know what the name of the place was until I found it. And then I stood up there and I started walking around. I started asking people, you know, what goes on here. The only guy that wanted to get on camera, he started to tell the story of how they do everybody there. And then what happens? He gets kicked out for telling the truth. They tell him he can't go inside. But it's pretty pimp though, because when I went this morning, I saw him inside. And I got his attention. I gave him a thumbs up. And he tried to talk to me, and I told him, shh, don't talk to me. They're going to kick you out. So I just let him be. I walked away from it. And plus, they didn't bother me when I was recording down there, so my mission is complete. Now, I'm going to keep going down there and checking up, making sure, like, to listen to the stories, make sure they're not getting out of line again. But, like I said, I have a little warm part in my heart for homeless people, man. Because not all of them chose to be there, man. Not all of them. I do believe some people, their family tells them either you stop doing what you're doing, calm down, we'll help you get your life right, get a job, or go to the streets. People actually pick the streets over getting help by their families. And that's what happens. They're all, because they can't call their family, because they picked the streets, so that's what they have to deal with. And that's what I mean. There's a difference between people choosing to be in the streets and people being there by circumstances they couldn't predict or stop. It's a big difference. And that's why I know. And I've done both of them. My family asked me to change. Please be different, son. My mom pleaded with me all the time. But then I wasn't trying to hear it. I didn't care. Like, I seriously didn't care. About them, about myself, I didn't. So I would do anything and everything. I didn't care. Until I had a long conversation with my mother, man. And she told me stuff that I never knew. I never looked at it that way. I never thought of it that way. Because honestly, for years, I would not let my mom hug me. I wouldn't let her take a picture with me. I was just a piece of shit son. Because I thought I understood everything. I thought I did. So I was just a shitty son, man. Until I sat back and understood everything. Looked at everything without a broken lens, man. And I felt bad. I apologized to my mom. And now, me and her are straight. I take pictures with her. I let her hug me. I tell her I love her. Every time I talk to her on the phone, when I hang up, when I go to her house, I go over there almost every day just to check up on her, talk to her, ask her questions about life, about what I'm going through. Because I used to always think my mom didn't get it. Like, and then I started noticing how everything she went through was messed up. Like, bad. Like, she's went through some fucked up shit. And the thing I didn't pay attention to was that she's still going, man. She's still thugging it, man. She's able to smile with a broken leg, messed up eyes. She's able to smile. And that's the reason why I don't let life get to me no more, man. Every time I think it's too much, I go talk to my mom. Because there's stuff that happened to us before my younger brothers and sisters were born, where it was just me and my two older sisters. You know, I understand it now. We didn't have control of it. It wasn't none of our faults. It was a father, not even that, a dude that didn't understand his own insecurities, his own weaknesses, and he blamed it on my mom. He demoralized her, abused her, and everything to make himself feel better about himself. When I understood that, I stopped being that way. I stopped mistreating people. I tell the truth to people. I tell the truth to everybody. People who ask me for advice, sometimes it pisses them off because I don't know how to tell them no other way but blunt and to the point, man. Because that's the way it's been taught to me, and that's the only way I understood it. You can't sugarcoat shit to people that don't get it, man. If people are damaged mentally, emotionally, physically, they're not gonna get it until you tell them just straight up. They're not asking you for your fucking kid gloves, man. Some people talk to me because they know I'm gonna tell them what's real about it, man. Because I've experienced a lot of things in my life that people look at me like, how? I mean, I'm Rosa's son. That's how. I get my strength, my ability to not quit, my determination, my focus, everything from her. It's my mom. And I love her. And I told her I apologize for not understanding it sooner. I did. I don't have a dad. I don't have a pops. I have someone I call a dad because he taught me a lot. He took care of me. He showed me a lot. My Uncle Dan. So yeah, that man taught me a lot. He taught me how to hustle 5 different ways to never fall out. He told me what it was to love someone enough to fucking be mad enough to be upset with him. I used to think when he was mad at me that he didn't like me, he hated me, he didn't want me around. I didn't understand that. I took everything personal. Because I was like, fuck everybody, man. That's what I was on. I didn't want to let no one close because I thought they were going to hurt me. I didn't trust nobody. I kept everybody at a distance. And I don't want that no more, man. I don't want to be like that. I mean, I'm not saying I want 1,000 friends or like people calling me every day, come kick it with me. That's not what I'm saying. It's just, I didn't like who I was, man. I would look at myself in the mirror and break it. Now I don't. Now I can shave, cut my hair off, smile at myself, stick my tongue out, cross my eyes. I'm not ashamed of what I see no more, man. And I've met people in the past couple months, man, that showed me different. Because I'm not going to lie, man. A lot of times I wanted to stop. I didn't want to go to jail no more. I didn't want them touching me. But then I walk around my neighborhood, man, and I hear people tell me their stories. And they're scared. They show me the videos, but they tell me not to share them until their cases are finished, and that's just fucked up. So I came. I never wanted to be an auditor. I never did. This wasn't the point of my channel. But you know, sometimes when you start out doing something, you end up somewhere else where you were supposed to be, and that wasn't where you wanted to go. That's where I'm at. And they always ask me, when are you gonna stop? When y'all stop turning people's phones off, when they're trying to record y'all in the traffic stop, when y'all stop lying on police reports, when y'all stop turning body cameras off, when y'all start treating us like we're your bosses, because we really are. When you start talking to us, when a police officer stops and says, hey, how y'all doing? When an officer can tell me more than 5 people in his patrol area, that's when I'll quit. That's when I'll be comfortable enough to be like, okay, I did it. But until then, y'all gonna hate me, love me, irritated by me, congratulate me, all that. It's gonna be all mixed in together. It's just crazy. I didn't see myself here 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 months ago, 7 months ago. I didn't see myself here. But I ain't tripping. Here I am. Because I'm not going to lie, man. At first, my channel was about me. It was. I wanted it to be about me. I wanted to tell my story. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to lie about that. I made sure that everybody helped me spread my story. But then when you start doing this, people get a hold of you. Well, they did the same thing to me. And then you meet these people and it's like, damn, they're doing it over here too. So now you're in a new spot. You find the tyrants. You expose them. They stop. Move on to the next spot, the next spot, the next spot, the next spot. To where they see me and they're like, fuck, there he goes. Because I'm not tripping, man. Like I said, I'm not committing crimes. I'm not worried about none of that. I used to do a lot of things that I wasn't proud of, man. but I'm not no more. Because I think if I never would have spent that much time behind those gates, brick walls, I wouldn't be the way I am right now, man. I wouldn't be able to see things differently than other people. But damn, they really want to help this person give their car back. I'm surprised they haven't told it yet. But that's what's up. They're showing the owners love because they're trying to get their vehicle back to them. And they haven't got out and said nothing crazy. So this one, I think they're going to pass, man. You know? I think they're going to pass. Because I still make sure these dudes are okay, but I started going to council meetings. Man. What's up, Bill? Right. Oh, and then I've been watching all the videos where I talk to these cops, man, and they tell me stuff. And it's kind of weird, man. Because it seems like they're trying to help me now. Oh, they're going to tow it. I guess they couldn't find the owner. So it's over now. Get on, tow the car and get on up out of here. Shady times. What's the deal? Hard guy, man. That sucks, dude. But I believe you. Car thief news. What's the deal, baby? Yeah, I know. Renetta, I know. That's why I don't fully trust them, man. That's why I'm still kind of cautious. But that's my point. They need to repair the distrust, the disconnect, not us. Running around, locking them up. Boiled corruption, exactly. thought it was a tool. New Braunfels, Salvador, D. Man, that's crazy, dude. So it just spreads. Yeah. And I'm not gonna disagree with you, Shady Times. There are a lot of them that do that. There are. Rocco V, appreciate you, man. Yeah, car thieves, that's what I'm here for. 420, hell yeah. Sock chick. Hell yeah. Salvador, hell yeah. You gotta stay away from that, man. A lot of them, yeah, they like, fuck the Fort Worth police. All right.
I'm gonna call you after that ends.
Okay. All right, car thieves. Richard, yup. Yeah. 420, you sure right. Yeah, I'm watching it. Car thief. Love you too, brother. Mother. Yeah, that's true, Shady Times. That's true. I had to face myself, man. Rip that shit off and apologize to everybody that had no fault in what I did and caused. Nah, they won't let me go, Kilroy. The only way they'll let me go down to the valley is if I go down there, turn back around, and come right back. That's it. That's all I can do. They won't let me stay 2-3 days. So I might, Kilroy, I might thug it out. You never know. All right. So this is over with, man. They're gone. Get on up out of here, man. Yeah, we have to go on another mission. Oh, grab my squares right there from the floor. Thank you. Salvador, I hear you, pimp. I feel you too, cuz. Should be like I said, I was in that same spot too, bro. I know how it feels. I know how it feels to walk around all fucking day with nowhere to go. Tired but can't rest. Hungry but can't eat. All that shit. And sometimes the only thing you really care about is scoring. So you go out your way for that. So I know. Yes, I'm gonna have you in my meditations, Salvador. Mike W, I know. Okay, Scotland's in the house. Alan H. Go ahead, Carthy. You can you spread it. This is the truth. I know, the duck was right next to me. I turned around and I heard clank, clank. I turned around, he was right behind me eating a piece of bread. I was like, what the hell? Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, the duck wasn't scared of me. He's used to people. So, all right, y'all. Y'all be careful out there, man. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Got my back, man. Appreciate everyone, man. Stay tuned for the next one. We're just gonna keep going around.